Black Bass. I don't know why it did that. I don't know. Sorry, guys. Aleister Black has picked it up. If you come back over, I'm sorry. It says an error has occurred. I don't know what's going on. Selena is such a heel. Gosh darn it. I'm sorry that happened. That's happened like 3 times. Oh, my picture is scary. I don't know, guys. I'm sorry. These live streams, I don't know. But, you know, I've been doing these new live streams since we started with the quarantine. But after quarantine, I'm probably going to be going back to my regular stuff here. What's up, Sonny? My face is pretty scary. What's up, Alberto? Whoa. Wow. What a promo by Aleister Black. So we were seeing him talk with Selena. That exchange was very interesting. What do you guys think of this match? So Shayna Baszler. Shayna Baszler's up next, guys. That was a good match. How do you guys feel about the Killer Cross? Prepare for destruction. Yes, Joseph. Sorry, guys, for that interruption. You don't like Shayna? Monday Night Messiah? The Brood or the Wyatt family? Oh man, that's hard. I love the Brood, but I like the Wyatts. Growing up, though, I would have to say I feel like, oh gosh, that's too hard. Edge, Super Saiyan. The Shield or DX? I have to pick DX just because I grew up loving it. But the Shield is cool. But I love DX. Yeah, I love the Brood, but the Wyatt family is pretty great. So. Yeah, I would have to pick. It's just hard because, like, growing up, like, obviously in the Attitude Era, I love the Brood, but right now, I feel like Bray Wyatt's, well, his stable was really good. Edge vs. Rambles for right to marry Beth Phoenix. The Elite or Undisputed Era? Ooh, God, oh man, I don't know. I don't want to pick on that. Thank you, Majestic. The glitch is from Jinder Mahal. What's up, Matthew? You think so? The Bullet Club or the Elite? Oh my gosh, you guys, you're putting me in the hot seat. My stream already went out. Harlem Heat, yeah. The Elite, says Donnell. B, Elite. The Bullet Club. What's up? Shout out to Majestic. Says Shawn Michaels. Finn Balor or AJ Styles. Oh, guys. The Hardy Boys. Well broken. Hey Linz, if I was a wrestler, my ring name would be Dan the Man. Level up? Yeah. All right. We're back with Shayna. You didn't like the League of Nations? No, Alberto fan? Thank you, Nathan. Thank you. Stevie Ray is in better shape than Booker T right now. Charlie! Too far? Let me ask you something. Did I break any rules? No. I just broke Sarah Logan's arm. Whoa. Hopefully Sarah comes back. Because I think they said that there's some talk about that I heard that she could. The Broken Dentist, Britt Baker and Rambles. Yeah, Mackenzie, that'd be cool with the cinematic matches. Joseph says, bow down to the Queen of Spades. I like Charlie, Chris. Honky Tonk Man, greatest IC champ ever. Says James. First rule of Shayna, don't ask stupid questions, says Joseph. The PUBG? What? Oh, we gotta. Let's say her name's India. So what's gonna happen with this match here? Just how they say it, they climb the corporate ladder. It seems like a heels should win this match. Just how they're like, climb the corporate ladder. Lindsay Rambles. Oh. So do you think she's gonna win Money in the Bank? That whole thing confused me because I was like, wait a minute, the match with Sarah. Oh, so she's doing the same thing with oh no, moves out of the way. What we got here? They said they changed it. The announcer said that on the commercial break last week. They said that Shayna was going to be in it. Sasha Banks ends up being in the Money in the Bank match. Then yes, I'm picking Shayna. Same thing. What are we doing here now? There we go. We got. They did it again. They did this again, so I think we would. Okay. They cannot continue. That's what was supposed to happen last week. They were supposed to say the person in the ring could not continue. That's why we were all confused. I'm glad they clarified this. Just another day in the office. Oh, she's getting a ladder. You guys think the man's coming out here now? You like the Varsity Club from WCCW? Oh. Shayna. Are we gonna get the man to come out here and help the... Ooh! Don't do it, Shayna. Oh! Shotzi Blackheart did a great job at the qualifying for the NXT ladder match, where and then Dakota. So I agree with you, Chris. Yeah, but there was some talk about how they might have some people who were released to come on the show tonight. I don't know if that's true or not. I think Raw is good tonight. I think there's a good card. I think it was very interesting, Zelina and the dynamic between Aleister. She's like yelling at him on the ramp. So that was pretty funny. Hope she got paid a bunch for a broken arm spot. The rumor was Invasion Angle. Angel Fruitcake, your thoughts? I think I've had angel cake before. I don't know about the fruitcake. If Brock Lesnar makes a surprise appearance and beats Beast in the Bank for a second time, he will indeed break loose. The rumor was some sort of invasion. Yeah, Shayna is like Pentagon with the arm breaking stuff. I could see, yeah. What if Sarah came back after Shayna? Yeah. I hope Io does not get buried by Charlotte, but knowing Vince, it probably... Well, I was thinking about Io's match with Charlotte. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I like Io. I honestly would have I would like to see her as the NXT champion, but I don't know what they're planning with that. Shayna better realize karma's coming for her at Money in the Bank, says Julian. Did you see what happened to... Yeah, I did. Yeah, I saw that, JJ. You will riot if Brock wins Money in the Bank, Dan. All right. What's up, Kyle? What if Dana Brooke wins Money in the Bank? Could happen. Dan, that wouldn't surprise us all, man. Dude Love's coming back tonight. That'd be cool. It may be a wild guess, but NXT needs to make a return to WrestleMania next year and completely take over that event. You know, I think that they'll probably have they'll have a match next year, don't you think? Have you guys been hearing about the new construction going on with the what's the arena called? And they're not 100% sure that it's still going to happen in Hollywood. I think honestly Tampa, if anything, because it says that they were. It says that they were looking for another spot. Tampa would be a good alternative. I think they said they're just probably trying to have a plan B just in case. Is Roman Reigns being banned true? I'm not sure. I don't know. I just know that he's going to be taking a lot of time off. I can't tell you if that's true or not. I've heard that rumor. All right. My ginger ale is great. I like ginger ale. Okay. These rumors of gender returning tonight. There's a lot of rumors going on. Look who it is. We got Ricochet and we have Alexander. I don't know why I was zoning out for a second. Okay, they need a win though, I think. Don't you think? They got to pick up a victory here. And Ricochet. Rambles, how are you doing since Shayna being destroyed? Can she destroy Zelina? I'm doing good, Lewis. How are you? I mean, I don't know. I bet Zelina would probably wouldn't want to be in the same ring with Shayna. You heard Roman Reigns' career? Oh, I hope that's not true. I've been hearing rumors too. I'm just waiting until if they post something with Roman to AEW. That would be crazy. That would be very shock the world. Sure, yes. A lot of people in WWE think Roman. Oh well. Okay, so I'm assuming that Ricochet and Cedric should pick up this win here. They've been at Raw. This team here has been at Raw for a couple. This might be the third time I've seen them recently. Will Randy come back? That's a good question. Honestly, it would be nice if Randy would come back, but he's probably selling that chair shot. I don't know what's going on. Ooh, that was a cool move. Ooh. Ooh. Cool spots. I'm really enjoying these spots they're doing. Yeah. Here we go. Let's see here. Oh, good move by Ricochet. That was a cool move. Tag in next. Let's go, Alexander. Ooh, that was innovative. Let's go, Alex. Okay, okay. Ricochet and Alexander. They need a win here. Oh. Yes. Shooting star, running shooting star. Ooh. That's a good little move. I'm liking these moves they're putting out here. German? No. Ooh, look at Gold Breaker. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Good victory. I feel like they needed this victory. Ricochet and Cedric. They were pulling out some good moves. I thought this was a good match. Look at Ricochet doing some dance moves. Okay. I was impressed. They did a lot of good stuff here. Okay, so it looks like they're going to be coming after the tag team titles. Supposedly. That's what Tom said. Look at Charlie.
Cedric Alexander, Ricochet bouncing back after a loss last week to the Viking Raiders. And joining me now, we have the Kabuki Warriors, Kairi Sane, and Asuka.
The Kabuki Warriors, yes.
Hi, ladies. Kairi Sane tonight faces Nia Jax. Now, Kairi, you obviously are very talented, but we have to acknowledge the height difference between you and Nia Jax, which last week proved to be insurmountable. So why should the outcome of tonight's rematch be any different?
Wow. I love them. I don't care what anybody says. I like the Kabuki Warriors. What's up, Justin? Well, that's nice, Chris. Ready for Asuka and Kairi. I love Kairi and Asuka. So, JJ muted the TV. He's not a fan of that. Of them. Bobby! What is going on with Lana and Bobby? All you men and women are jealous. Wow. Wait, so then they're going again? So they just had a match for the Money in the Bank. Could it be me or Asuka doesn't want to? Well, I don't know, Alberto. I think I don't know. What's up, Songs? What's going on? Welcome to the stream. Rusev should return. Well, I don't know what's going to happen. Oh, Lord, Kairi Sane is going against... Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I thought that. Vince... let's see here. Yep, he's pushing Ricochet and Cedric. I'm happy for that push. I think they're great. I think that they deserve it. They could be pretty cool in the tag team division. I could see them as future champs. Yeah, Rusev is released from WWE. Yes. Yes, there's just a bunch of rumors going around on the internet that I don't think Rusev's gonna be on Raw again, but there's rumors that there's supposed to be somebody back that was released on Raw tonight, but I don't know. I honestly don't know. Yeah, we did have this match, Wilson. Rematch Mania, says Anthony. So Kairi wins tonight. Asuka going to interfere. You think so, Louis? Yeah, Dan, I can see them being tag team champs. You muted the TV, Super Saiyan? Probably Drake Maverick. Yeah, I was thinking that too. That'd be cool, cause I said that earlier. His video, like, honestly was like really heartbreaking. Triple Mania, baby. Thank God Nia Jax is next. I have to. John. He said he's gonna take a restroom break. WWE booked a hotel for everyone who was released. They're definitely up to something. Really? The Fiend gave John Cena the mandible claw with his hurt glove at Mania. Let's hope Cena is changed when he returns. You know, yeah, he said hurt. So with Cena and Bray, he says he hurts and then he heals them. And then it seemed like, did John let the Fiend in? So honestly, if we were to have something going on with that, that would be very interesting to see John Cena play a heel, in my opinion. You heard rumors it's going to be Sarah Logan going to be back. Yeah, I heard that too, Justin. I heard rumors about Drake and Sarah, but I'm not sure. The Fiend to AEW, says Chris. Kairi will get destroyed. I hope she doesn't. I like Kairi. I really like Kairi. If you could pick a pay-per-view, what would you go to, WWE or AEW? Oh, that's such a hard question. That's so hard. I mean, obviously everybody wants a WrestleMania moment, but like AEW is like, I'm really enjoying the product right now. I love both. Okay, so if I were to say, okay, let's say if I were to rank my, like, out of WWE and AEW for the quarantine segments, I feel like who have I really been enjoying during this quarantine life? Okay, let's see, like, I made a list in my brain here. I thought Bayley was very interesting. She's giving me life. She's making me laugh. I would say she's like 7. 6, I really enjoyed Drew. I like Bray for the Fiend. 5, I like Britt Baker for 4. Otis is very good for, and then I would say Matt, and then I would say Chris Jericho. That's who I feel like has been giving me life during this no crowd events. What are you guys' opinions? Like, who do you think has been the best during this quarantine time, like in the ring or on the mic, or who's been the most like entertaining, and who have you been really like excited to see? Obviously Matt returning was cool. Brody Lee is very interesting too. Jericho, yeah. Bianca. Obviously Taker at Mania, but like that was that one-time thing. So I would say, like, as a whole, those are my top people who are really keeping me, like, giving me life during these quarantine times. Kairi Sane. Oh, Alexa Bliss. Yeah, she's been doing good. I think everybody's been doing great for the circumstances that they're given. Do you agree? Like, props to them. So I would say that, like, for sure. You hope Nia Jax destroys the channel, says Monday Night Murphy. Would you like to see Bianca, would you like to see Bianca Belair be a part of the Women's Money in the Bank match with Nia? I would like to see Bianca get a push, definitely. What was, let's see here. You like Sammy, Krista? Yeah, Sammy too, yes, good point. You've been watching ECW during quarantine. Sandman interests are hype. Oh, yeah. Jericho's live streams? Yeah. Jericho, yes. Jericho. Rusev is likely going to AEW. Yeah, Jim Ross commented on it. He said he would like that. Here comes Nia. What is it, the Irresistible Force? She does look great. I'm glad she's healthy and healed. You know, knee surgery is no joke, and she had both on both knees. You want to marry Bliss, Lewis, Jake versus Rusev? Well, that'd be great. Rusev is, yeah. You want to see Gallows and Anderson go to AEW? You know, I honestly thought that, didn't Luke post something about New Japan? I thought he posted something about that he's going to go back to New Japan, but maybe that's wrong. That's just something I thought. Yeah, I said Bray. I said Bray, Gio. You've been watching old school pay-per-views on the network because you really can't go out. Yeah. Yes, Nathan, me too. Gallows, what? You don't like the rematch? Well, I know a lot of people. Oh. I don't want Kairi to get pinned again, though, you know? Sleeper on Nia. Ooh. Oh. Tossing Kairi around. Man, just tossing her around. You want to see Jeff Hardy in there take on Aleister Black? Oh yeah, that'd be cool. They're having another Jeff Hardy. That was a pretty deep video package last week of Jeff, and now they're gonna have like a what is the, I forgot the title of the next one, but it's supposed to be a more positive one, like rehabilitation. All right, come on here. Come on, Kairi. Asuka is backstage. Dakota Kai. Yeah, I like Dakota Kai. Oh. Oh. Oh, that did not look like that felt good. Oh. She's busted open on her arm. Oh, God. Man, that did not look like that felt good for Kairi. Oh, Kairi. Kairi. Asuka. You think Nia Jax is going to win Money in the Bank, Julian? Oh. Austin I really liked WWE. What got me hooked on WWE? I liked Austin and I liked DX. That's when I first started. Oh. Gallows shared his location. Oh, missed the elbow. Oh no, not another pin. Oh, another pinfall. I'm not against Nia being pushed, but I just don't want to see Kairi just pinned a lot, you know? But I get they're trying to push Nia. She's slapping her around. So it's pretty much the same match. Is it me, or do I think Angel Garza should be WWE champion one day? Yeah, one day. I could see him being the champ one day. Yep. Nathan. Monday Night Murphy is happy about this. I mean, it would. I don't know. I don't know how to feel. Josh, I've always liked. I started off watching Raw a lot. When SmackDown came on, it was pretty cool. But I like them both. They both have their like pros and cons. I like them both. Like they both have their positives, you know, that I like. My friend was. Hold on. Drew McIntyre. Ooh, look at that Claymore. That was such a good Claymore. What's up, Trey? Yeah, I know Kairi. I'm hearing Kairi. And then it also makes me sad, too, because I don't want Kairi to go. So I feel like if she's taking these pinfalls, it's a strong possibility that she's going to be leaving. You know what I mean? Gallows spoiled him and Anderson. He didn't turn off his location. Yeah. Well, honestly, well, I know AJ Styles was not happy about everything that went down. He felt responsible for it, and he said they were like his family, his brothers. Look at Seth. It was a cool moment when he won. When Seth won. I was there. That moment was so cool. Kofi won. Becky won. He broke into Regal's office? He accepts. What's up, champ? Welcome. How are you? Huh. What up, Jordan?
Because right now, more than ever, the getting universe needs a leader.
Oh.
You and I have in common.
The similarities. Wow.
The similarities stop there. I am a proven leader, and you're not.
Whoa. Monday Night Messiah.
I am the one who will sacrifice for the greater good. I am the one who will make the difficult decisions. I am the one who will be the light in the darkness.
Wow.
Money in the bank, Drew. I'm going to take your title. Not because I want to. Because I have to.
Because he has to take the title? Oh, man. So what are you guys thinking? Okay. It was a solid promo. It's interesting that the similarities you brought up. NXT beating Brock Lesnar. So who you got? Okay, we have Apollo Crews versus MVP next. Who do you think's gonna win this? Okay, so let's see here. Seth Rollins. Murphy wants Rollins. Okay. Drew gonna beat down again tonight. So who saves Drew tonight? That's interesting. You think someone's gonna save Drew? Anthony? Matthew's here for McIntyre versus Rollins. Yes. Robert, Seth is a great heel. Yeah, he is. What's up, Chris? Welcome, Chris Sanchez. Nia Jax destroys Titan Tower and wins money is gonna happen. You think? I mean, she's returning, so if anybody, I mean, it's just gonna be interesting to see what they're gonna do with Shayna, because Shayna's supposed to be like this irresistible force, and then we have, yeah, I think I got chocolate from my hot chocolate. Who is your most hated wrestler currently? Oh, I don't have a hated one. I don't really have a hate one. Where is Kevin Owens? Yeah, that's true. You didn't like the promo, Wilson? So apparently if Seth can beat Lesnar, then almost anyone can then. Well, he was the first one to do it like that at Mania, right? That was a cool moment at Mania, though. Whenever Seth won, I'm not gonna lie. Remember when we were all for it? We were like, yeah, Seth. So apparently, if Seth, okay, sorry, Drew. You think KO come in and save Drew? I want to see Seth with the Universal title as a heel. Ooh. Oh, that'd be interesting. Please, for the love of God, don't have KO save Drew. Triple threat. Seth, Drew, Kevin Owens. Ooh. Right now we're gonna get we just had Seth Rollins talking to Drew McIntyre. So we're thinking that something's gonna happen because Drew is supposed to take on Angel Garza. And next we are getting Apollo versus MVP for the qualifying money ladder match. And Nia just defeated Kairi Sane. The Fiend saves Drew. Favorite WWE video game? I've been asked this a couple times. I really liked Here Comes the Pain. My first ever game I played was on a Sega. I thought that was cool. And then I really liked WWF Warzone. I remember asking my dad, can I please get that game? Or my mom. Did I ask my mom? Anyways, I asked somebody and I got it. You miss KO's pop-up powerbomb. Drew needs to retain till Survivor Series. John, you wish Brock Lesnar was still champion, Chris? Braun Strowman should turn heel. James? MVP is older than LL Cool J. Really? Edge saves Drew. Laugh out loud. I won Super Saiyan. I wonder if WWE would do live shows with a small crowd because it might be a while before we get a wrestling at an arena. Like you mean like when how they used to hold Monday Night Raw back in the day with the very small crowds? Is that what you're talking about? Royal Rumble, yeah, that's what I played, Robert, was on Sega. That's how I was introduced in a way, but I didn't really realize it until later when I was really young playing that. What's up, Kid Blank? What's up, MKAH? Seth Rollins calls himself the Messiah and wants to be known as Jesus, but used to wrestle under the name God, but is really an atheist. Huh. Viking Raiders! Yes. What? Apollo deserves so much. He is underrated. They're getting amped. He is traveling with his turkey leg. He's got a good old turkey leg there. So they're traveling. MVP, he's coming. Not gonna lie, there was a good pop for him at the Royal Rumble. I was so happy when Edge came back and being there though. I'll never forget that. I text my friend like every day for like a week. Hey, did you know Edge came back? Because she likes wrestling. Well, thanks, Kid Blank. That's very nice. Thanks for saying that. Are they searching for Sarah Logan? Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I know. Heath Slater, yeah, he was released. I know. That was sad. Kurt Hawkins' wife posted something pretty sad. But it's MVP.
See Rey Mysterio, an absolute legend. Looks like myself. He'll compete for his opportunity. We're not worried about that. Right now, it's my turn. And standing in my way is the extremely talented Apollo Crews. Probably the most gifted athlete on the roster today. A man who's absolutely lit up Monday Night Raw since his debut here. But he's outmatched. You see, when the WWE wanted to make the Money in the Bank ladder match the most unique match, they called the most unique competitor.
Wow.
They called the man who's no stranger to wearing suits, no stranger to WWE headquarters, no stranger to executive boardrooms and corporate jets and signing big money deals. They called him MVP. No hard feelings, Alistair Black. It's Apollo Crews. No hard feelings. But I called my agent.
He said Aleister Black.
To book the private jet because we are going to Stanford. And I will be in the Money in the Bank ladder match because money talks. And when it does, it says that MVP is the future. Backhand insult there, MVP. Here comes that guy.
Here comes Apollo. MVP career revived more than one rep. Apollo Crews is very gifted. He really is. Well, thank you, Kid Blank. Yeah, I think he didn't mean to say Aleister Black, I don't think. I think WWE would bring back Sarah Logan since her husband is still employed with the... That's why I was confused about why would they let her go. But then again, Zack Ryder and Chelsea Green, I don't know. They're not married, but they're together. What color do I prefer? I like the green. I don't know why. But gold is cool. Well, gold is cool. I like them both. No. What is your favorite color for the briefcase? Who's gonna win? I don't know, but they're bringing back MVP for... I don't know why they're bringing back MVP. If Apollo took a loss to MVP, that would not help his career. So I would assume they want Apollo to win, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Chelsea Green is your relative. You're watching Raw. What's up, Alex? Who's gonna qualify? Who has the worst entrance theme? I don't know. I really enjoy who's my favorite. Obviously, I like Chris Jericho. I love a Hardy Boys theme. No more work. No, Jeff Hardy's theme. I like Triple H. Shinsuke.
Watch season 1 now. The country needs you to stay on your couch, and Burger King is here to help. We are waiting delivery fees on our app.
You don't like the one glove, John?
We are also donating longer sandwiches to
If Apollo loses, we riot, says Chris. Face Bailey loves her hugs. Laugh aloud. Rambles is the face Bailey. Purple and blue. James, you like purple and blue? Who do you think this Money in the Bank will? Who do you think will get it? I don't know. Because last year I was swerved. I obviously did not pick Brock. I thought Bailey was gonna win, and she did. So there was strong rumors for Bailey winning last year, and then she cashed in on on Charlotte. I thought that was pretty cool. Are you trying to tell you like the Right to Censors theme? You don't like that theme? Rob Conway's theme from 2005, Just Look at Me. You didn't like that one? MVP should win this one, or will he? You think MVP will win tonight, John? Vince Russo will probably hit us with this one. The gold briefcase? Yeah. I just don't have a strong preference. I guess the gold is pretty cool, though. I don't really know what I prefer. They're both cool, I think. Would love for Sarah to return. Yeah, that'd be cool, Joseph. I think a lot of people like the gold briefcase. This is going to be the first time I'm seeing the Money in the Bank at... Yeah, that's going to be something. They're the first time we're seeing it at WWE headquarters. Wow, they're probably going to wreck the place because they're moving, you know? They just got... I don't know when they're going to move, but I'm sure they're probably like, just go crazy. Just do whatever you want. Right to Censor should have came in the PG era, and the Shield should have came in the Attitude era. Ooh. The Hounds of Justice. Mandy Rose will win. That'd be a good idea. I think Apollo probably needs this more than, obviously needs it more than MVP. Apollo Crews being dominant. Oh, look at that clothesline. That was a good sell by Apollo. What's my favorite RVD moment? Ooh, I like when he won the title at One Night Stand. That was pretty cool. What's everybody's favorite RVD moment? If I want to torture you, play those themes. Right to Censor to Rob Conway. Any idea who the hacker is? Some people are saying it's Ali. I thought it was Ali, but people are saying it could be a stable with Chad Gable. I don't know who is it. Could be somebody threw in the name of Daniel Bryan and Gulak. I'm not sure. I thought it was Ali, to be honest. Ooh. I thought he was gonna hit that. I enjoyed the Attitude Era as a kid. But looking back, it would not fly to nowadays, I don't think. They obviously couldn't do a lot of the stuff they did back then. Ever since Mania, Apollo has been fire. He has been. Jerry Lynn versus RVD, living dangerously. RVD's rivalry with Jerry Lynn. You guys don't like his Impact run? His Impact run, I was shocked from when I saw Hard to Kill. I watched that pay-per-view. I thought it was a good pay-per-view, but the Rob Van Dam stuff just threw me for a loop. Very different Rob. I love Rob Van Dam though. He's one of my favorites growing up. I liked his feud. I liked it when he faced Jeff Hardy in the ladder match. Was that for the hardcore title? Ooh, I liked when he was the hardcore champ. MVP blocked it. Oh no, he's. Oh man. Oh, he kicked out. Good. Okay. He kicked out. MVP hit the finishing playmaker. So I don't think MVP is going to win this match. Zelina gets people out of NXT quick. Yes, it was for the hardcore title during the invasion. One of the few positives from the invasion. That was a good match. To be honest, it was really hard. I was like, because whenever I liked when RVD and Jeff Hardy went together, but it was just too hard for me to pick a winner. Like I was like, I love them both. I don't want to pick. Oh. Yeah. Yes, Matthew. Oh, look at this. Let's go, Apollo. Come on. Pick up this victory. Oh, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. Apollo. That's a big win for Apollo. He's going to be in the Money in the Bank. Good for Apollo. Yes. That I am happy for Apollo. I like the vest, but what do you guys think for the Shield? Did you like the turtlenecks? What if Sting came back during the invasion angle? Oh, yeah, because obviously everybody had their contracts where like Sting, Nash, they couldn't come to the WWF or whatever because they're guaranteed contracts. And I was just like, that obviously the invasion angle could have been so different, but you know, they had what they had. I think DDP, I loved DDP growing up, so his debut was a little different for me to take for WWE. Ruby Riott, Riott Squad.
Excuse me. Now, I know this might be a little bit of a sensitive subject for you, but you used to be the leader of a group known as the Riott Squad. It was you, it was Sarah Logan, and it was Liv Morgan.
Well, they're saying Sarah Logan. I feel like they wouldn't.
So, how did this group go from being so tight to so united?
I think they're gonna bring back Sarah.
Get one thing straight. Never really was a Riott Squad to me. Do you know I had to have double shoulder surgery? It's because since we got here, I had to carry Sarah Logan and Liv
They said it again. They said her name again.
on my
Sarah Logan.
I was the one who made them look good. I was the one who made them look threatened. And now look, Sarah Logan,
Sarah Logan again.
Liv,
Come on.
she'll be with me in that great book.
She's coming back. They can't say her name so many times.
She's still suffering the delusion that she's all grown up, that she's independent.
Liv Morgan. I love Liv.
Show her just how lonely and small and weak she is without me.
Wow. Charlie. Wow. Okay, so. Okay. Liv versus Ruby, but they keep saying Sarah Logan's name. Do you think she's gonna come? I don't know. All right. I don't get as well, but I don't understand why they sang Sarah Logan when she was released a few days ago. Yeah, well, so there's rumors that she's supposed to come back, but I don't know. I mean, they've said her name so many times. I feel like if you're not coming back, they just probably won't mention your name very much. I don't know. I wish that jacket was a t-shirt on WWE. JR said it on his podcast. Leo Rush, Reggie wants Leo Rush back. Sarah, yeah, I know she's released, but there are rumors that people are coming back. That's what the rumors have been like. I don't know. I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but I'm just saying if something were to happen, I'm not going to be surprised. Shotzi Blackheart is... I like Shotzi Blackheart, yeah. Well, Ruby Riott is trying. I feel like they're trying to do something with her character. She came back. They were probably hoping that they could figure something out. Shotzi Blackheart, I feel like she's going to do really well at NXT. Why is Roman not being mentioned on television? I don't know, to be honest. I'm not sure. I've been hearing that, but I don't know. His health reasons, I believe. He's not been on the shows. I don't know anything about that for real. Rambles, Claymore kicked by me and pinned for 24/7. You're going to Claymore me? Whoa. I could sell that, okay? I'll sell your Claymore kick. I'll sell that really well. It'll be an honor. I would love to see Shotzi Blackheart take on Ruby Riott in WWE. Yeah, that'd be a cool match. That would be cool. Shotzi needs to come on main roster. Yeah, Chris. Plus, they wouldn't acknowledge her release. Think she could come back. Yeah, Gio. Yeah. Shotzi joins The Fiend. Here Comes the Pain and Survivor Series are the best PlayStation 2 games ever. Yeah, Here Comes the Pain was just awesome. You could spend so much time playing that game. They shouldn't say their name because even Roman's name is banned from being mentioned. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like something's going on. Something's gonna have to happen. You got the Viking Raiders driving around. I don't know. Bob Backlund for president. Hey, Linz, I heard The Rock wants to come back for a match with Roman when Roman Reigns comes back. What do you think? Dan, I've been hearing that, to be honest. The thing is, I thought they wanted to come back next year for Mania because it was going to be in Hollywood. But now with all the construction issues and they're having a plan B, I'm not sure. But it would have made perfect sense for The Rock and Roman Reigns to feud. And Roman Reigns was on the cover of Health and Fitness, I believe it was, or Muscle Fitness. And it said something about him commenting on a match with The Rock. I thought that was interesting. What brand should Undisputed be on when they get moved up? Ooh, I don't know. Any aspirations to be a wrestler? I had thought about it. I honestly called a school to go out to Florida. But I was in talks with somebody like a long time ago. But I decided to. I went to school and I wanted to finish, so I finished my schooling. Then I went back again. So I honestly love wrestling. I wanted to go out there and train, but I decided, and then I ended up doing another job. So I did not pursue wrestling, but I've always loved wrestling. So, and I've always loved sports. I was always big into sports. So here comes Liv Morgan. Liv. Let's go, Liv! All right. Sarah Logan, Water Fear Nobody. Rambles for Jay, which is my name. Your nickname, okay. Okay, Liv got a new hair color going on here? Unless it's the lighting. Is that the lighting? Little purple tint to it? Maybe I'm tripping. I'll call you. Okay, Jay. Okay. She's doing her hair dye coloring again. Or her You always pictured yourself as a manager? Worst case scenario, I'd try acting. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, when Ruby returned, I thought that was a cool return. I was like, yeah, Yay! And then she turns. She turned on her friend. She was getting cheered. You think Liv looks like Scarlett? Live forever. Man. Oh, and this whole Lana thing. You forgot. That was 2 months ago. Wow. Why does Liv Morgan wear braces on her tights? I don't know. Here comes Ruby. Here comes Ruby. They keep showing Sarah. Your wife, Lewis. I think Liv can get a great push. Don't you guys think? She's got a lot of people who like her, so she's popular. I think she's getting one. Wasn't that what I was reading? You didn't the Lana storyline, John? Yeah, huge push. Yeah. She reminds you of a black cat, Gio. You'll riot if she loses. Come on. I think Liv's gonna take this match. Better than her blue lollipop. She's very popular. Like when AJ was dating Punk. Felicity Hardy. Oh, look at those kicks. Glow the line. She's fired up. Ooh! Little, that was a good, what was that, sort of an insecurity? Okay. Okay, Liv, I'm feeling it. Feeling it. They quickly ran away from that. Yeah, they did, Robert. It's probably a good idea. I was shocked she came out. Okay. In the wedding. She came to the wedding. I was surprised. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, kick to the head. Okay. It was a Jolly Rancher. You better kick out. That's right, Liv. Let's go, Liv. Come on. I like Ruby, but let's go, Liv. Live forever. They had no plans for Liv past the wedding, but at least she can move on from that storyline. Yeah. I think she's got a great future. A lot of people are behind her if they just push her, right? What do you guys think about Mandy Rose, future SmackDown champion? Do you think that's possible? Ooh. Probably no answer, but they're not suspenders. I think Mandy Rose could be the champ. The future champ. Oh, look at that elbow to the head, to the face. Super kick. Come on, Liv. Oh, look at that sell. Good sell by Liv. Come on, Liv. Bayley needs to feud with Sasha first. Yeah, I'm thinking it's true. I'm thinking that's true. Oh, yeah. There you go, Liv. They said a flatline? She won. Okay. All right, Liv Morgan. Yes. I'm here for that. Let's go, Liv. Hopefully she gets a huge push because people like Liv Morgan. Mandy Rose may be the one to dethrone Bayley. You think so? You think so, Joseph? In 2 years, probably she needs a little more improvement. Chris, I think she could be a future. Yes, I'm not saying exactly right now, but future champion for JJ. That's our girl. Aww. Raising her hand. I like the color of her hair right now, to be honest. That's cool. I like it. Live forever, my wife is on. Live is... Says Lewis. Look at... Okay, Bobby. Let you live. Okay, it looks like everybody in this chat is supportive of... Most of everyone's supportive of Liv here. Wow. Look at... Whoa, look at Bobby! Okay, sir. Yeah, so the Sarah rumors are not true. But it's so weird that they keep... Or I don't know what they're... But they keep mentioning her. And the Viking Raiders are on it. What are they doing? They're driving around. I don't know. That's why I always say rumors. There's always rumors. If Otis helps her win, she'll be champ. You think so, Matthew? Well, are we gonna get a mixed tag between Dolph and Sonya versus Otis and Mandy? Okay, so we got Mysterio and Murphy. Okay, this one is gonna be an interesting to call the winner because each person I could potentially see winning this match, but I feel like Murphy needs a win. I feel like I would love to see Rey in the ladder match though. I'm not sure what's gonna happen. Liv is awesome. You think so, Nathan? Yes. I haven't watched more of the Big Show stuff, but I'm gonna try to watch that. I hear there's a bunch of he's got the undisputed championship. The Big Show. Lashley. Reggie likes Lashley. I heard that WrestleMania 37 will be in the Performance Center in front of an empty crowd. That stinks. How long? I hope, Donnell, that's not the case. Because I want to be at Mania. I want to be at the Rumble. I want to be at Mania. The Royal Rumble is one of my favorites. I'm so glad I was able to go. So hopefully we figure this out. But you never know. I'm pretty much just living day by day. To be honest. Like, 619 says Lewis, could you imagine how much more amazing the whole Mandy and Otis storyline would be if it was the Attitude Era? John, that would be something. You think Murphy will win? Murphy? Lana is the best. Lana's #1. Rusev Day. Honestly, I keep saying honestly, but Rusev in AEW would be something cool. I love both products. I'm really enjoying AEW right now. Did you guys like the Jon Moxley in the Hager match? It had mixed reviews. We talked about that earlier, but I thought it was. I mean, it was a. I like JR in commentary. He kind of had some mixed reviews on his commentary, but I thought he did a good job. I like JR. Rambling Rabbit versus Otis. Favorite pay-per-view that I've attended. Ooh, I really liked. Okay, my first Mania was 35, and okay, so it's between Survivor Series, Royal Rumble, and Mania. Royal Rumble 2000. Survivor Series 2019 and Mania 2019. I would have to say, it's really hard though because when Edge returned, that was one of my favorite moments. So it's between Mania, I don't know, everything was really cool. I would say Mania and Royal Rumble, but Edge returning has to be like one of my favorite moments of all time. So probably the Royal Rumble. Because I cried when Edge retired. I was so like sad, and then him coming back was just wonderful. I was so happy. But then I also like Becky winning the championship and Kofi and Seth. I was big on the storyline of the man. Whenever there was such good stuff, such good. Whenever she hit Charlotte at the end of SummerSlam, that crowd was so good. Oh. I know that it's obviously her character has been. I just really liked whenever she had her stuff going on with Charlotte. That was probably my favorite. I honestly think my favorite Becky Lynch was when she was the SmackDown champion and she was just like taking on Charlotte and doing those funny promos. Like put the title around the champ's waist. And then when she went at it with Edge was really cool. Her stuff with Cena was cool. Yeah. What's up, Maria? mixed reviews, but it was actually a good match, in my opinion. Yeah, Joseph, I agree. I agree. WrestleMania goes Hollywood. It's been years since WrestleMania 21. Yeah, I would like to. I want to go there. John Moxley should fight Cody, and Matt Hardy, maybe Brody Lee. Ooh, yeah. They should have kept it Becky and Ronda at Mania though. Yeah, honestly, in memory of Howard Finkel, yes. They're posting a picture, a tribute to him. I mean, everybody loves Howard Finkel. 619.
WWE Hall of Famer, the Fink Legends voice, just so many unforgettable moments. We are continuing to score for one 2 weeks from Sunday at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view.
All right, there comes Rey. Rey Mysterio has been one of my favorites for the longest time, even when he was in WCW. I mean, everybody likes Rey. When he debuted on SmackDown against Chavo, that was one of my favorite moments as a kid too, because I was like, yes, he's on SmackDown. In his red gear. Murphy! He was with the Filthy Animals without a mask. Murphy! He looks good. What's gonna happen here? You think it's gonna be Rey or Murphy? Now Mysterio versus Murphy, yes. You remember seeing Rey with no mask, WCW? Yep. Man, the Fink voice is the GOAT. Yes. I remember at SummerSlam, Howard tried to get me to play out the Fink, but I was too nervous. Oh, well, that's a good memory that you have with him. I was pretty nervous when I met JR. And when I met Becky Lynch. I'm kind of a nerd. I'm quiet sometimes. When I met Becky Lynch, it was really cool though. That was probably one of my favorite things because it was the day before the Royal Rumble, and I was going to Worlds Collide that night. I had so much fun in Texas. And then I met Ted DiBiase there. That was fun. I met him before, like a long time ago, when I was at a restaurant and his family was there, and I was serving, and he was very nice. I acted like I didn't know, but later on I revealed that I knew who he was. Because I didn't want to bother him. But it was so cool. Okay, here we go. We're going to get a good match here. They're going quick here. Oh, look at Murphy. Rey Mysterio growing that beard, growing that little goatee. Oh, he's calling him an old man. You better get him, Rey. I wonder when Dominic's gonna debut as a wrestler. Nope, missed the six. Nope. Murphy knew it was coming. What a good moment when Rey won the Royal Rumble. Is it too early to think about next year's Royal Rumble winner for the men? That'd be cool to think about. Aleister Black. Aleister Black. Ooh.
Mysterio, who was tending to an injury to his hand. Murphy not allowing for any sort of respite for Rey Mysterio. This is the ruthless attitude Murphy has to have.
Here we go.
Doesn't qualify for running up.
Whoa, no.
Thanks and a kick out by Mysterio. I agree with you.
Yeah, I want some more action figures. I wanted some AEW action figures too, though, guys. I'm very excited for those. I'm trying to figure out what my first AEW action figure will be. What's going on, Gaddy? Thanks for tuning in again. Thank you. Thanks for, that was so sweet. Brazil. Oh, he caught him. Buddy Murphy caught him. Oh, here comes. Ooh. Oh. Injured hand. Okay, let's see here. Awesome stream. Keep up the good work. Thanks, George. See you for Dynamite. Thank you. Thank you, George. Have a good week. Robert Keith Lee is my early pick. Yeah, Keith Lee. Good pick. No, either Fiend or Aleister Black or Murphy or Angel Garza will win next year. Okay. I'd buy Darby Allin and MJF. Good pick. Yeah, I would really like a Jericho. Okay, okay, 5. I'm gonna do the top 5. Okay, Cody, Jericho, Matt, Britt, and I probably want either Hangman or Moxley. It's hard. I don't know. Okay, 6. Moxley. I want a lot. Darby, Sammy. I want them all. All right, Super Saiyan. All right, Jay. Le Champion. Jericho, Britt Baker figure. Yeah. Yeah. I'm excited to actually have the chance to pick some, you know? Adam Cole versus AJ Styles has been a dream match. Oh, yeah, that would be great. I really, would you say that was my favorite Rey Mysterio moment when he won the Royal Rumble? Yes, Dan, he won the match coming in at number 2. Yeah, you know, okay, if you think about it, you don't get okay, let's say you enter in at 1 and then you enter in at number 2. Number 2, you honestly don't get the same recognition. You're in the match the same amount of time. It's like you're number 1, but you just entered, you understand what I'm saying? I always find like number 2 in the Rumble is just like, you're practically starting it. Oh. You want Vanguard 1? Oh, hanging on. Well, I showed somebody, because I have Vanguard, but it's a really small one. I've already showed somebody, my water bottle. I have this on, I have the Woken one, and look, there's Vanguard. Very tiny, but, you know. I really want to get another one. Should be 1A and 1A. Remember when Vince won the... Oh my gosh. That Royal Rumble had me like... I was just like... Yeah. Because The Rock came out and he distracted Austin. Then they were gone like so long. Okay, watching that Royal Rumble gave me like, I was just like, the 1999 Royal Rumble is when McMahon won it, and I was just like, okay, they're out of the arena. Good times, I guess. But then The Rock came out with like his like really nice shirt, and he was like the champ. Because he just defeated Mankind, right? Yeah, sorry. I'm like remembering all that. Do I have a favorite Okada match yet? No. What's your favorite Okada match? And I'll have one. Because I'm going to start looking up some stuff. We're back to the action. Yeah, coming out at number 2 is like coming out at number 1. Right? You're like, womp, womp, womp. Because it's like technically Rey Mysterio won at number 2, but he won at number 1. But he wasn't number 1. Do you understand what I'm saying? 2001 was your favorite Rumble? John? Did I watch Botchamania? Do I watch Botchamania? It's wrestling bloopers. I watch, is that on Instagram? I think I'm subscribed to them or following them. I would definitely buy the Inner Circle figures, especially the Elite. Yeah. Ooh, the Young Bucks. Ooh. Here we go. Thank you, John. Stay safe. Yes, you too, my friend. Thank you. What's up, Anthony? Okay. It's on YouTube. Oh, 2007 when Taker. Ooh, yes. Nice spot. That was a cool Hurricane Rana. You guys remember when Batista won the Royal Rumble? Botchamania on YouTube. Okay. No, I'll look that up. I think I've seen them though, but I'm not subscribed. But I'll look that more up. Mysterio is building momentum. Crossbody over the rope, kicking him. Oh, we got a 619. Oh, countered it into the DDT. Thanks, Nathan. I appreciate that. Favorite Okada match is Will Ospreay. I'll check that out. I've seen a lot of clips on that one, but I probably should watch the full match. One match I want to rewatch is the tag team match at Revolution. I want to watch that again with the Young Bucks. Hangman, Kenny. I think I'm going to be watching a lot of stuff tomorrow. Ooh. Do I watch Brian Zane wrestling with regret? Yeah, I like that, Wilson. I like Brian. I watch him sometimes. I'll check out Cultaholic. And then I'll just randomly like look up stuff. I'm always looking up WWE or AEW stuff. Let's go. Here comes Ray. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. That was cool. I watched The Dark Side of the Ring. I've watched some. I haven't watched. I've watched Chris Benoit. I watched The Fabulous Moolah. I need to watch more. Some of them's been telling me to watch more of those because I need to watch the Brawl for All. You've been watching old matches with HBK and Hell in the Cell. Oh yeah, my friend was at. Wait, I thought that was at Bad Blood. That HBK Hell in the Cell. Wasn't that at Bad Blood in your house? Because my friend was at that. She didn't even know. She was like very young. She was like she was like, yeah, I went to this event when I was really young and I didn't know what I was doing. I'm like, girl, you were at the debut of Kane in St. Louis. She didn't even know. Oh, look at that move. Ooh. Okay, so I think Murphy's gonna. Maybe not. 1, 2. The New Jack one. No, I haven't seen that one. I need to watch that. You should check out. I've heard of him, JD. I've heard of him, yes. From New York. She was probably like 2. She was very young. She was over here like, yeah, I just remember the lights went on or something. I'm like, girl, you were at History in the She was like, okay. I cried at that Dark Side of the Ring with Chris Benoit. The Brawl for All episodes was hilariously, especially with Butterbean. Oh, Butterbean! I remember whenever he was like with Bart, and he just poor Bart. But Butterbean is like a freaking boxer, and Bart is just, trying. He did good, but I mean, he's going against Butterbean. Laugh aloud, Kane. Yes. I was like, girl. She thought, because then she got confused because we were talking about the match she was at. She thought she was at HBK versus Undertaker. I go, no, because I thought that's what she was at first. Because at first I was like, you were at WrestleMania with the Undertaker and Shawn in the retirement match? And then she was like, yeah, I guess so. No, that's not the one she was at. We later found that out. She was at the debut of Kane, which is still epic. Very epic debut. Wrestling Bios is pretty good too on YouTube. Yeah. Okay, I'll check that out. I used to always watch What Culture, but I don't watch that as much as I used to. I like, who do I like? He's really positive, nice. He wrestles. Hold on. For like independent. What's his name? He does what Culture? Ups and Downs. He's like, what's his name? Oh, Canadian Destroyer. Here comes 619. Rey's gonna take this one. Rey's got it. Wow, I'm gonna be shocked though if Murphy takes this loss. Frog splash. Whoa. Rey wins. Okay. Good performance, good match. You should watch Wrestling Shorts on YouTube. It's a cartoon skit. Okay. Simon Miller, yes, guys. Thank you. Simon Miller. Yes, I like Simon Miller. I'm sorry, Monday Night Murphy. I'm thinking of Simon Miller, guys. Yes, I like Simon Miller. Ups and Downs. That's good stuff. Every time there's like I remember whenever I wasn't doing YouTube, even before, I would be like, Ups and Downs. I think he did that for a long time. I always wanted to see what he had to say. No matter what, my favorite pay-per-view special moment, Eddie Guerrero beat Brock Lesnar. Yes, Chris. Yes. What a great moment that was. Yes. I'll always remember when Brock, in a different match, tried to hit the shooting star press against Kurt Angle. Wow. That's when you know he was a freak of nature, because if anybody else hit that move, they would be like... But he was trying to go for that moment, you know? So we're going to have Money in the Bank, Drew McIntyre versus Seth. Charlie's back at it. Angel Garza. With Charlie. She always gets all smitten. Oh. Selena. Well, listen, Charlie.
How do you know that Angel Garza won't get through the lesson in nobility that he clearly needs?
Bask in his glory and call me
How do
Jay.
you know that Drew will make it to the Money in the Bank pay-per-view and defend the WWE title that he's so proud of against Seth Rollins? It would be a real shame. Wouldn't it?
What's unfinished tonight? I belong on you to
Look at how Charlie's looking at Angel. Look at Charlie. Oh, they're cute. I want Angel Garza to grow his hair out. I feel like he's trying to grow it out. Oh, Charlotte Flair is coming up next. All right, your favorite WrestleMania moment was Austin. Yes, I liked that moment. It was awesome. Obviously, Mike Tyson. The whole thing with that was cool. You know, Shawn performing, I know that he had a lot of stuff going on back then, but he really did have back problems during that match. So you could see the pain he was in watching that match. If you go back and watch it, he was in a lot of pain, but he'd be like kind of, but he still put on a match, like a good match. He was hurt. I'll never forget the moment, yep, when Brock did the shooting star press on Kurt Angle. Brock didn't clear it. He was very lucky, yes. Yep, good match. And RVD winning was good at Chris. Yep. Rambles, I'm doing good. How's your day going, Jay? Charlie got a chance with. She does. Well, maybe Angel has a chance with Charlie. You know. Charlotte into house. Charlie. Yep. Charlotte. WrestleMania 17 best Mania. Yeah. 2001. Mania was awesome. That was my favorite Mania. 2000 or WrestleMania 17. You don't want Charlotte Flair, Jay? Charlie has a crush. Yeah, she does. Oh God, great! Another bathroom. Sean. Make me laugh. I bet Charlie would. Jay. I mean, she's looking pretty smitten with Angel Garza. Angel Garza. Give him 3 years. Yeah, potential and skill to transcend and be a main event. Yeah, I can see that. I would really like that, actually. Charlie is like Lillian Garcia with The Rock. What did he say? He always said something about a strudel to Lillian, and Lillian was like, or The Rock's pie, or my gosh. Yeah, yes, Charlie does have a chance. I mean, but shouldn't Angel have a chance? Like, the way they say it, because Charlie's like, she's never showed interest in anybody like that. So maybe Angel's got to work for Charlie. I like Charlie too, Kyle. You're going to change the channel. She's a good interviewer. Yeah. Yes, Gio. Yes. Charlie was being flirty. Yes, Kyle. The people's true. I mean, that's what he kept saying. And he's like, take a look at The Rock or whatever. Look deep into The Rock's eyes. When he talks to Trish Stratus too. That Spanish accent caught her attention. Yeah. I watched Dark Side of the Ring about Crispin Wall. That I knew because his brain. And I felt really bad for David. It was just really sad. I have WrestleMania in oh, you do? In your collection? Kane and Undertaker finally colliding. Lillian and The Rock, funny stuff. Yes, good times. Robert. If Eddie was alive, he'd be pulling all the girls, from Charlie, even Sasha, and Sasha always pays tribute to Eddie. Yeah, I like how Sasha always pays tribute, or even at that Mania 32, was it, where she kind of had his gear on. She wears the gear, but she'll do a frog splash. I think someone else, I don't know, about topics just really hard. You can't deny, I will say that you can't deny that Chris Benoit is like one of the best in-ring performers of all time. Rambles until Rhea Ripley beats Charlotte. No Charlotte Flair for Aw. Poo-tang pie. That's what she did say. He did say that. It's not offensive because that's what The Rock said. That they would say, there's Charlotte, the queen. So interesting to see her with the NXT championship. You know, you can't deny either that Charlotte Flair is one of the best in-ring performers. That match she put on at WrestleMania 36 with no crowd and Rhea, they put on a show. I was entertained. I was like, whoa. Like, speaking of that, where's the Raw Women's Champion, guys? We don't have the Raw Women's Champion on Raw tonight? Since she's now the champion. I did not watch Daredevil yet. I will try to watch it. I've been watching, like I said, I watched The Last Dance, watching Game of Thrones, watching Be the Elite. Such a good episode. Okay, guys, if you haven't had a chance, go check out Being the Elite, and it's the 200th episode, and it's Matt versus Nick, and it's wonderful. Okay, here's the queen. Have I seen Ready to Rumble? Of course, I've seen Ready to Rumble. That movie, people, it didn't get the best reviews, but I liked that movie. I enjoyed that. I remember when the character, he was like the bigger, the guy with the older guy. He was like in the knight's armor, and then he had a big K. It was just, who was all in that? That was so cool. Kaden Carter. Oh, she's in action. I don't know why I was thinking she was speaking. She is. Oh yeah, she's in her wrestling gear. You know, I like Kaden Carter, but David Arquette, and then the two guys. Who's the guy that was? It's been a while since I've seen it, but they're one of my favorite movies. Back, I need to rewatch it. I think I'm gonna rewatch Ready to Rumble. Thank you for reminding me of that. Wow, she's going at it. Shock the nation, Kate. Shock the nation. That made me have a laugh. That's a funny comment. Hey, Kaden. Yeah, you know, let's push Kaden. Not necessarily right now. I don't think she's going to necessarily get this one, but you never know. But can the girl get a push? Come on, Kaden. Put up a good fight. Let's go. Let's go. Black Mask. Charlotte Flair should not have beaten. It was a controversial ending, but it was a good match. You think she should get a rematch, Dan? Charlotte. Oh, she's surprising the queen. Okay, she's getting some offense. I'm happy that she's getting. Oh, what's she gonna do here? Get her in a crossface? Not a crossface. What am I thinking? Yes, lock. I don't know what I'm thinking. Ooh. I liked Ready to Rumble though. It was just one of my favorites. Do you guys remember Beyond the Mat? That was so good. Good documentary. Check it out if you have time. I like Wrestling with Shadows too. I love documentaries. Great. Okay, Caden's doing some good stuff here with the Queen. So it's interesting they're having matches on Raw because Kate, she's still an NXT performer, right? Both of them are NXT performers, right? Sphere! Telegraph. Or you kind of knew that was coming. Jimmy King! Thank you! Yes! Thank you for reminding me. Oh, she's got it locked in. Oh. She's gonna bridge it. Here's figure 8. She's tapping. Well. Charlotte, she busted open? No. Let the queen enjoy the moment. King saying that. I don't know about pay-per-views. That's it. Yep, ECW Elimination Chamber with weapons was good. I feel like I want to watch some Halloween Havocs again. There were always some good stuff. I always liked Halloween Havocs on WCW. I was very shocked at Starrcade this year. Did anybody watch Starrcade? How it was on the network? And it was like, it was very different. I remember my network wasn't working at the moment. It took a while to get it going. Did anybody watch Starrcade this year on WWE? It was just a very, she's clapping, the queen's clapping, raising her title. Claymore. You watched Starrcade? It was very different. I didn't know what to expect. I wasn't really. It was in Georgia, I think. I was thinking about going to that, and I was kind of like, well, it's probably for the best I didn't, just because it wasn't exactly. It would have been a long drive. Honestly, I try to go as many shows as I can. Like, I went to a lot of shows last year. Let me tell you, and it was cool. Once Mania hit, I was just off to the races. Last year, 35, I just was like at a lot of events after that. So Survivor Series in Chicago was really cool. NXT being there was cool. I've talked about this many times, so if you get bored about me talking about it, sorry. But it's great stuff. I remember being very excited whenever it was after Mania. It was so Mania happened Sunday, and on that Friday, the following Friday, they came to my hometown, and I was able to go to a live event. And I remember Becky Lynch brought the Becky 2 belts, and that was really cool. And she had she was on a Moment of Bliss, and then they had a match, and that was really cool. And then the Shield kind of like had some moments. That was really cool. Rollins bringing out the title when he was really popular, burn it down. That was so much fun. And then I went to a lot of Raws. I was at a lot of Raws. I remember, like, it was during the time period where I didn't know what to expect at those shows. I saw, like, Brock bringing out his boombox. I saw a lot of the Iconics when they were the tag team champs. I was watching a lot of main events, the pre-tapings before the show, too. And I was like, it was interesting to me to see who was all on, like, the main event. It's like I saw a lot of Eric Young. I saw EC3 was on the main event when I was there. And then the Iconics defended their titles at a main event. Then I'm trying to think who else was. So Halloween Havoc actually got you into wrestling. Kevin Nash beat the heck out of Scott Hall and just walked away and lost via count out. Yeah, I'm trying to think what got me hooked on WCW, because obviously I like wrestling, so I was like, oh, another product, and I wasn't too hip on like that they were even like at war, because I was so young. So I was just like watching it and didn't know that they were like, until I saw like some shots that, and then I remember being like seeing signs about Vince on the show, and I'd be like, what? And then but I always liked like Conan. I liked the Lucha Libres. I really liked. I even knew Raph. I liked. Norman Smiley was on there. We were just talking about that. Billy Kidman. I was a big Billy Kidman fan. Raven. Obviously, it's DDP, Sting, Luger, Nash, Hall. Good times. Yeah. Good stuff. The NWO and Sting got me hooked. Yeah, okay. I think that might have been, to be honest, I know you said that, but that's because I remember when Sting, I remember too when Luger was trying to get Sting to join the Wolfpack. And it was shocking because he actually joined it, but no one thought he was really going to join it because he was always such like a by himself. And then I remember I watched, I was in it whenever David Flair was on the show a lot. And I remember when he had the segments with Nature Boy. Then I remember whenever the LWO was going on, and I remember like Conan or somebody didn't they want Conan to join the Wolfpack, or Rey Mysterio or something to join the Wolfpack? I don't know. But then Conan defended Rey. Sorry, just remembering all those memories. We're back here. Bobby Lashley and Lana have been. That is a huge tire. Okay, he could pick that up. Come on, Bobby. Strong dude. He said this is embarrassing. There he goes. I'm sure he didn't even have a problem doing that. He was just probably in storyline. What is going on with this Lana storyline? Cause she's usually not the one to be all like clingy. This relationship is just. How do you guys feel about Lana and Bobby right now? Remember the scene Vampiro? Oh yeah. It's been a while, but I remember Vampiro was pretty over. Like people liked him a lot. But he was supposed to be a heel though, wasn't he? I've seen Vampiro talk a lot now on like interviews and stuff. Maybe like in the past year or so. He looks so different. So Andrade did this earlier, taking out Drew. So it looks like we're gonna have. Are we gonna have time for this match? I was expecting something to happen there and not just Bobby flipping the tire. What's up, Justin? Yeah, same here. Robert, I was kind of like, we've literally been in the weight room 3 times with Lana and Bobby. WCW New Blood Rising refused to follow the script. I'm gonna have to rewatch that, but I remember. Do you remember when? Do you remember when Russo cut a promo on Hogan? Whenever he was like mad, but somebody said that was scripted, but it looked so real. Do you remember what I'm talking about? Whenever Vince Russo got on the mic and started like yelling at Hogan, talking about how reasons why WCW, or it was just Andrade. Anybody's TV cut now? There it goes. My TV like flashed. Again, they're doing it. What's going on? You want Becky versus Ronda Rousey again? I mean, Ronda has developed some heat, so she'd be. I don't know what would happen if she'd be a heel now, right? So Andrade's out here. So where is the Raw Women's Champion tonight, though? It's interesting we have the NXT Champion, but we don't have the Raw Women's Champion. Hogan threw a hissy fit, then quit. Lindsay, what's up? I don't know how you type that. I just said it like that. Russo, yeah, Bash at the Beach 2000. Okay, that was in TNA when Russo and Hogan were in TNA. Well, he did it in WCW too, I believe. You bet Becky had the day off? Well, good for Becky. But usually, like, she's on Raw. That's why and Seth, Seth cut a, it's interesting because he wasn't necessarily there. He cut, like, a video, so he could have been anywhere. So maybe they did have the day off. Maybe they got married, guys. No, I'm just kidding. You never know. King and Jay and Queen Ramble's tag team. Yep, I remember Russo apparently. Apparently the promo led one time. Used his influence to get his way. Yes, okay. You think Jinder Mahal is the glitch? Oh. Didn't Ronda have the same attitude though before she left? Well, maybe, okay, so I'm thinking maybe it was a work. Because everybody's like I know Ronda's generated some heat with her comments, and a lot of people some people have been outspoken and talked about it. Jim Cornette had some thoughts. Alexa Bliss even gave some her opinion. Nia Jax tweeted something, but also like she could. It could just be one big work, and we're all getting worked. I don't know. Hey Dan, thanks for watching. Hope you have a good week. I'll see you Wednesday. Okay. Becky's the baddest woman in WWE. I like Becky. Have a good night, Nathan. Stay safe. You too. A list of wrestlers who never should gender war. You guys, I was shocked he was the champion, to be honest. Were you guys shocked when he won the title? CM Punk or Jericho? Ooh, I like CM Punk, but I have to go with Jericho. Just because I've been watching Jericho for the longest time. He's been reinventing himself. He's been in wrestling the longest. I like Punk, though. Rainbow's no-sold my comment. What? I did not. I sold it. I just have so much going on, I guess, in my brain. Russo won the belt. Yeah, obviously, like, WCW was going through a lot of creative, like, you never knew what you were going to get at the end of WCW. Like, it was a very different show from what, like, 1999 to 2001? Wasn't that very different? Oh, look at those. AEW has a commercial during Raw. Wow. I'm surprised. You can't wait to watch AEW. Yeah, I'm excited for AEW too. I like both products. Rhonda, you don't want her to come back? What happened so far? Well, the whole card, the whole show. Well, Rey Mysterio defeated Murphy. He's going to be in the match. Hello, Swedish Lion. How are you? Over 20 plus title changes in 2000 of the WCW Championship. Yes. Ronda Rousey's under contract through 2021. Yeah, I mean, she has the contract. Someone asked, what is the worst pay-per-view? Battleground? You didn't like Battleground? Title reigns were total, they were traded back and forth. Yeah, I honestly wasn't watching the product as much during that time period, just because, well, obviously I was watching Raw, but then I was also like in sports, and I was in school, and I was doing a lot. It was hard to keep up with everything. I literally had sports every night. I felt like I played like every sport. I tried to play as all sports I could, so I was always on the road. Finally, I just really made it a point to go to some shows this past year, because I was. Plus, when I would be in school, and I was in college for a while. Finished that, and I went back to college for another, and I finished that, and then then I've been working. So finally, I was just like, I need to make some time to do something that I enjoy, and that's going to wrestling shows. Then I just started this channel, met so many like wrestling friends. It's been really cool. I'm really wanting to go to another event though. I told people, okay, so I had tickets to Evolve, and that was canceled. They rescheduled it, but I'm sure it's not going to go on. But I was going to meet Ciampa. Tozawa, okay. But I understand with everything going on in the world. I understand. I was going to go to Mania, and I wanted to go to an AEW show. All that happened, but you know what? I will be at a show. It's temporary. This is temporary. Didn't he face Adam Cole once? Didn't Tozawa face Adam Cole? Or am I tripping? Wasn't that an Evolve? That was a while ago, I think. Come to an event? Yeah, in Chicago. You know, I want to go to the Pro Wrestling Tea Shop. Has anybody been to the Pro Wrestling Tea Shop? Isn't that in Chicago? I wanted to go there, but it was just like literally the traffic. It would have taken me 2 hours or something. I put it in the GPS. I was like, what? Traffic is interesting in Chicago. New York City too. The traffic when I went down there for Mania was Wow. You've been to Chicago? I've always wanted to go to a Bulls game because I was a big Chicago Bulls fan, and I liked whenever Rose was playing. Ooh, look at that! That was a good little cannonball. Sunset flip, kind of. Or what do you call? You know what I'm trying to say. But I was very sad whenever Rose was hurt towards what, ACL. That was some. I thought we were gonna have some more championships. I'll always be a Bulls fan. Yes, and then I've been talking about this throughout the stream. I've watched The Last Dance, the 2 episodes so far. Very good. I like that Chinese. You like who? Tozawa? Yeah, he's good. Yes, Tozawa faced Cole at Evolve. Yes, that's what I watched. Okay, thank you. So who's been to the wrestling tea shop? Ramble's cutting promos. Ooh. Well, does anybody like basketball in here? Basketball was probably my favorite sport growing up as a kid. But that's the one I had to, when I tore my knee, when I tore my ACL, it was hard to go lateral. So I just ended up running instead. I always thought about boxing. Ooh, look at this! Look at this! Nice little move here. You miss going to Celtics games? Oh, the Celtics! Do you like Paul Pierce? Whenever he was like huge in Celtics. When I was growing up, I always wanted to be number 23, but I was like too small, so they always like. And then I wasn't too small to be number 3 because I wanted to be number 3. I wanted my jersey to be 3 for either Iverson or number 23 for Michael. So I had to go with like what, 5, which is fine though. I like 5, but I just wanted to be 3 or 23. And then I was like number. Then I ended up just changing my number for. I had so many numbers. I was like number 37. I was number 41. I was number 40 because I played a lot of sports. So I never just set with one number, even though I was gonna go with 5 a lot, but. It's number. Celtics, yeah, I was big, and then I was big into Lakers. I liked whenever Shaq and Kobe were playing, and then Robert Horry, Fish, yeah, good times. They're getting some good moves here. Look at Selena with that title. That looks cool on her shoulder. The story of The Last Dance or the one that they're doing right now? I just watched the 2 episodes, literally I watched one last night and I finished the other one today. Favorite NFL teams? Oh, well, I always liked the Rams, but they ended up moving. And then I always followed Kurt Warner, and he went to Arizona. I like Kurt Warner. So I've been following Arizona, but unlucky with their teams right now. Look at that DDT. But I like Larry Fitzgerald. I feel like Larry Fitzgerald. Oh! Okay, he pinned him off that move. Andrade, successful title defense here. Wow, I thought he would do another move, but not a Bears fan. What was that? Cutler? on the Bears. The Bears. Remember Chris Farley skits? Those were funny. I'm not against them, but I just oh, Street Profits. Wow. What are they doing out here? We want the smoke. Eagles, but basketball was MJ, Allen Iverson, then Wade. Yeah. Did you guys like Heat whenever it was LeBron and Wade? Wow, they're coming out here. Look at Byron. Get it, Byron. He's over here. He's over here like doing a little jig over here like, look at Byron. Anyways. No, LeBron. Okay, so my favorites. I always liked point guards too. I liked Steve Nash. I liked when the Suns were playing. I liked Charlotte. I liked North Carolina. Whenever it was Wesley, I enjoyed Wesley. Whenever I played on my PlayStation 2, I would always play his team because I liked the way he played. Because in the game, he could steal the ball very well. And I was big on Baron Davis. I like Baron Davis. Then I also like Derek. Okay, I liked the Lionize year whenever they went for they were in college. If anybody watches NCAA, they came to they were gonna play in St. Louis, and they lost to UNC. I was like, oh, that was a good year though. They had like D Brown, they had Luther Head, they had Augustine, or I'm tripping on that, but Darren Williams. Anyways. LeBron is like Michael 2.0. You didn't like LeBron in Miami? I thought it was cool when he came back to Cleveland, though. You're like the Redskins. Charlotte's the Meg Griffin of wrestling now. What does this say? What's your world favorite football team? I think I said that. Didn't I say that? My parents gave me the Arizona Cardinals blanket. I use that a lot. I have a lot of hoodies from Arizona Cardinals. I'll always like Larry Fitzgerald though. Very good receiver. Oh, and then when the Rams were playing, obviously I liked Isaac Bruce. I liked Torrey Holt, Warner. Jackson was a good running back. Who am I missing? Bruce, Warner, Holt. Who am I missing? On that year that they won, that I really liked. That was really. I feel like I'm missing someone that. Marshall Faulk. Oh, so good. Oh, you said it. Yeah, Marshall Faulk. Yes. Yes, thank you guys. I didn't look yet, but yeah, Marshall Faulk. Donald? Yes, I was okay. I thought that Kurt Warner was going to win that Super Bowl whenever they were in it, and I was so, like, excited. They lost, but, you know, what can you do? Just cry. I was like, my dad's a huge Vikings fan. So whenever Favre was playing and then he threw that interception that got picked off, I remember like my dad was like, he didn't talk for a while. So we're a sports family. My uncle loves football. Like he likes, obviously when the Blues winning the Stanley Cup, good time for St. Louis, guys. Rams moved back to, they moved. And then we lost the Rams. So that's why whenever the XFL was coming and we had the Battlehawks, we were really excited, but now we don't have the Battlehawks. It's been really rough for football, but we're going to get a soccer team, so we're really pumped about that. So we have Cardinals baseball. I was big on Albert Pujols. He left, but Mark McGwire, but I'll always be a Cardinals fan. Do I ever watch Glow? No, but everybody's told me to watch it. I should check it out. They're getting the smoke here. So we got 20 minutes here, and they're out here. Yadier Molina, yes. I have a, he's on my hoodie. My jersey, I had, I was big on Ankill one year. And I got an Ankill jersey. Bianca Belair, his wife. Have you ever watched Tiger King? No? But I hear it's fun. I don't even really know. Everybody's watching it. I've been watching a lot of Game of Thrones. Yeah. I finished the 100, so I'm a big 100 fan. Growing up, my favorite show was Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I told everybody that. I watched, what else, other shows did I watch growing up? True Blood was a good show. I watched Smallville. I'm trying to think of what other show I used to always watch. Look at her little jacket. Aw, I wonder if she made that. Aw, look at Bianca's. I like that. Look at her Raw gear. You know she does her, Santana Garrett. Okay. Bianca does her own gear. Puts it together. Fresh Prince, yes. Fresh Prince, I used to rap that song. X-Files, not, I used to watch some of it, but not as much. I think she's, hey, Santana Garrett is taking off. Yep, Reggie. So it looks like we're not going to get a long match for the main event because we were already at 9:41, but come on, Bianca. I like Bianca Belair. Roseanne, yes. My family liked Roseanne growing up. Yep, you're back, and Bianca's in action, yes. You have messed up now, says Montez. Come on. Bianca's so strong, too. I played Blitz, yes, NFL Blitz. NBA Jam, yes. Saved by the Bell and Family Matters, yes. You're bringing me back. Those are some good stuff. Do I watch the Connors? I saw one episode of the Connors. I haven't seen all that. Rambles Bell. Do you like the Connors, Wilson? Jackie cracks me up. The aunt. Oh, Boy Meets World. I was a big Boy Meets World fan. Aw, Topanga and Corey. Street Profits. Be extra tactic. You can tell Bianca would take on Nia Jax. Ooh. Come on. I really hope Bianca gets a strong push, though. She deserves it here in Raw. I thought she was going to be the NXT champion sometime, but she moved up before she could get the title. Ooh. Come on. Listen to them, man. Sabrina the Teenage Witch. I like, yeah, Sabrina and the animated. I watched more of the non-animated, but I did watch the animated too. Sabrina the Teenage Witch was awesome. Mr. Feeney. Feeney! Feeney! Yes. S. T. Look at the strength. Aw, such a proud husband. Buffy was my favorite show of all time. Written so well. Look at Bianca. I love the Connors. I'm glad they found a way to keep it going. I heard they're making a modern day Saved by the Bell. I used to watch the college years too. Like, that wasn't even very long lived, but I was big into Saved by the Bell. I liked Zach. I liked Kelly. I liked AC Slater. I liked them all. But yeah, Buffy was like my top show. Like, you know how you can't even, you have to like, if you missed it, you just missed it. You can't like find it on like the channels back then. You couldn't. You just missed your show if you missed the day. I remember I went to a sports game like Cardinals. I remember my dad was like taking me to a Cardinals game, but I was like, Buffy the Vampire Slayer is on again. I was really young, but like it was like a season premiere. Trying not to like cry. Who's my favorite Buffy character? Oh, I love Buffy, but I like Spike. I like Angel. I like Willow. I like them all, but I guess Buffy because she was the lead. She hit it. All right. 1, 2, 3. Bianca. Ed, and Eddie. Courage the Cowardly Dog. I remember that. Yes. Boy Meets World is my favorite TV show. It's really good. Mr. Feeney was awesome. Yes. Bianca. Yes, JJ. Willow and Buffy were awesome. Yes. KOD. Johnny Bravo. I remember that. Did you ever watch it was like a Friday night? Was it Nick at Night or something? Step by Step. That stuff was on there. Good times. You just reminded me of, look at this. Look at this visual. This is cool. Aw, she kisses her husband's forehead. Or his head. All that. Yes. All that. This is all that. Can't forget about Charmed. No, I watched Charmed. Yes. Eddie, Chowder. Did you watch the Unauthorized? Yeah, I did. I did watch that. It was okay. Okay, we got Drew McIntyre coming up, guys. Drew McIntyre. Keenan and Kel, yes. Who loves orange soda? I do. Ooh. Do you watch the Charmed reboot? I do not. Do you guys like it? Okay, so Drew McIntyre is up next. It doesn't look like it's going to be a very long match because it's already 9:47. Hey Arnold, move it, football head. Hey Arnold. I always love whenever Helga is just like, she does something and gets caught by the guy, that kid who just breathes all heavy, and then I don't know, she like loves Arnold, and then he's like standing next to Helga, and he's like, and then she goes. That's always so good. Robot Chicken, yeah. Kel loves orange soda. Girl, I don't get why NXT ain't involved in Money in the Bank. Yeah, I mean, they could honestly hold their own too. I would watch a NXT Money in the Bank, wouldn't you guys? But I know what you're saying. When we get out of this quarantine life, guys, we're gonna be so like, there's gonna be so much wrestling. Who watches NWA? Who watches Power? I noticed we have some Impact fans in here. New Japan. Rugrats? Yes, Rugrats. Dragon Ball Z fan. SpongeBob? Yes. I'll be honest, it's not that good, but I can't stop watching Charmed. Really. Charmed was so cool back in the day. I remember just being like, I can't wait till it's on. Power is a solid program. Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of good things. It's so hard because I try to dedicate, like I try to do my live streams or I'll try to watch my, I used to work at night, so I'd come back, I wouldn't be able to do it live, but I would try not to get, some nights, like Monday I could do it live, but I tried my best to not get spoiled because it would be like, I have to put my phone on airplane mode because I get so many messages, and I'm just like, I remember I was spoiled when Becky, I remember I was disappointed because I got spoiled. I was going to react to whenever Sasha and Becky went at it in the Hell in a Cell, and I was like, wish I was surprised you won. That was your show? Yeah. Super Saiyan. Do you remember regular show? What was it? Original Pokemon with the rap song at the end? Gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon! Max Wrestling Consumption. Yeah, I am too. It's really hot, but I try to watch the UK NXT. I feel you, Swedish Lion. It's, Power is great. love that they air on YouTube 4K. Yeah, I do need to check that out. Yeah, but Robert, yeah, I totally like, and it with NXT, Raw, SmackDown, and Dynamite, it's a challenge because I'll try to watch and I'll try to keep up with like whenever I hear like New Japan has some cool stuff going on, I try to watch that. I try to keep up on all wrestling as best as I can. Did I watch Hey Arnold, the Jungle movie? I've seen bits of that. I don't think I saw all of it. Maybe I should rewatch it. But Hey Arnold was so good, I liked it. Did you guys watch Recess? That was so fun. Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends was also a solid Cartoon Network show. Okay. Nick Aldis, yes. I'm hearing a lot of good things about Nick Aldis. Great Bodyguard. Camille. I'll have to check that out. Celebrity Deathmatch. Who remembers when Austin was on there? Marilyn Manson. Celebrity Deathmatch was cool. Yeah. I think we're going to be coming back here. Yep. Okay. Here comes Garza. Okay, so it's 9:51. We have 9 minutes. I'm not expecting like a 6-star match just because the timing isn't here for it. But I will hope that we get a good show here. It's overkill. I only watch the shows and YouTube reviews. Yes, I love Recess too, Wilson. Rocket Power, yes. Yeah, but let's say if you like wrestling, you do have so much opportunity to watch a lot of stuff. Like if you like wrestling, you're living in a good time because you have wrestling on literally almost every day. Like if you want a wrestling fix, you don't have to go very far. I heard a lot of good things about Shimmer. And then I heard a lot of good things about Hog Wrestling, HOG. Ring of Honor, I kept up on some stuff whenever it was the Hardys. I watched. Here comes Drew. Yeah, there's something out there for everyone. Street Profits are funny. Yes, they are. Recess, I remember when Detweiler got in trouble for saying womps. So treated like a cuss word. Rambles, we will have a match after quarantine. The loser has to win her hug. Okay, Drew looks... Would you guys agree, though, that Drew looks really good with his title? He looks like a champion. Am I right? I know I've said this many times. But I'm very happy for Drew. And I'm going to be really happy when he freaking brings that title to a live crowd. I'm going to be like, yes! Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Any crowd. You'd have anyone walk out there and the crowd would roar, to be honest. You could have someone walk out there and they would just blow the roof off the place and it would be like the ref, which, the ref should get his props, but or like the cameraman. The cameraman will walk down with his camera and everyone will just be like, cameraman, because we're so excited. Here we go. Refs do a lot. I respect referees so much. I honestly thought it would be nice, not fun, but it would be a cool thing to be a ref, like to train for it, just because very underrated. They do a lot. Especially everyone involved in wrestling does a lot that not everybody sees, It takes a crew to put on this show, guys. Ooh, look at Drew. Yeah, the recap show. I used to watch the recap show too. On Sunday Night Heat. I love Sunday Night Heat. We talked about this too. Ooh! Look at Andrade really close with his title. When's he gonna take the pants? Can you imagine how pissed off the crowd would be if Roman threw Drew out of the Rumble and won instead? Well, that was a cool moment to be there whenever the crowd when Drew Claymore Brock out. That was a really cool moment to be at, to be honest. I was really excited for that. So top moments of the Royal Rumble was when Drew obviously won, Edge returned, and then Drew kicked out Brock. How'd you guys feel about the strap match? Or how'd you feel about the match with the Fiend and Rey, or Daniel? And then the match with so whenever I was in the crowd, it was really hard to keep up with Roman Reigns and Baron because they were going everywhere. So it was hard to keep my focus because I'm like, where? I couldn't even, half the time I was like, where are they? And then the Usos came out. Here we go. Kurt Warner sponsored an arena football game that was made by Midday. Next year, WrestleMania Rambles reach back for the championship. That would be a huge honor. I don't know if I would earn it, but that would be a huge honor. Yes, they don't get a lot of credit. Yes, Gio. Refs. Ref Aubrey is probably one of my favorite refs right now. Obviously, okay, thinking about my favorite refs of all time. I like Charles Robinson, and I liked, obviously Mike Chioda. Who likes Shane McMahon? I like Shane McMahon as a referee. When he was like, and he goes to Stone Cold, but he lifts up the fingers. Ooh, Drew McIntyre. Okay, so what is going to happen here? We got 4 minutes. Come on. What we got? Drew is on top turnbuckle. No shooting star press for you, sir. Okay. Kick up. Yes! With an impressive kick up. Shawn Michaels style. Shane O'Mac was great. He should have never turned heel. Yeah. Michael Cole gets too much. I want Jinder Mahal. Shimmer matches. Great brawl. Okay. Oh, we got the pants. Here comes Drew. Here comes Drew. Oh! Yes! Yes, Drew! Holy cow! Look at that! Did you see that? Oh my gosh! Claymore! Drew McIntyre! Oh my gosh! Here we go. Claymore Country. I was gonna say Claymore City. Look at Drew. Oh! Okay, good. Kick out. Good move by Garza, though. Claymore! Look at that. Good sell. That was a great sell. He's bleeding. Whoa. Wow. That was good. Good job, Drew. That is a statement. Drew. Yes, Drew. Drew. Okay. That was good. That Claymore, did he really bust him open? Hold on. Let's check this replay. Zelina Vega. Wow, did that really bust him open? Wow, I'm sorry. I'm like looking at that. Can we replay that again? That was a good main event. Another kick? Poor Garza. Okay. He's going to do another Claymore to the poor guy? Drew. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Garza. Keep lining them up, all people. Wow. Poor Garza. Look at Garza just like laid out. If he got that, I don't know how he got busted open, but the only time I saw him was with that. These are some good claymores. I highly doubt though that, unless he got busted open in another way. Andrade running out. Okay, good show, guys. I like this show. We had some great matches. I felt like this was a good Raw. What does everybody think? Good Raw or no? Claymore kicked Rambles. Okay, I'm gonna watch AEW Wednesday. Thanks for watching the live stream. I feel like, so we have Rey. Why am I tripping? So Rey won. That was pretty interesting. Apollo won, which is good. So, Alistair. Who's gonna win Money in the Bank? Okay, so everyone have a great night. I feel like Raw was good, in my opinion, solid. But everyone, good night. Good night to everybody.